Good day, everyone. I'm Kian Adams J. Holvey, and this is our report in psychology entitled Leadership. So, leadership, if we believe that certain people are born leaders because of their personal traits, needs, orientation, then managers could be selected partially on this basis of scores on certain tests. So, our learning objectives is learn what type of people become good leaders, understand the importance of leaders adapting their behavior in each situation, know what skills are essential for effective leadership, and understand the theories of leadership, and learn how leaders use power and influence. So, our topic now is personal characteristics associated with leadership. So, in last 100 years, many attempts have been made to identify the personal characteristics associated with leader emergence and leader performance. So, ato sa ang takol karon ang leader emergence. So, leader emergence is the idea that people who become leader possess traits or characteristics different from people who do not become leaders. So, for example, kamantay mo na sa lida nga Grey's Anatomy. Sa anay usa ka episode dara ang na naay resident nga gitagas nagtas nga grabe jud kayo kalisod. So, ang ilahang goal is magtinabangay sila pero na sila nakita nga emerge sa ilahang leader. So, leader performance in contrast to the leader emergence which deals with the likelihood that a person will become a leader. So, leader performance involves that idea that leaders who possess certain characteristics of poorly performing leaders do not. So, for example, an excellent leader might be an intelligent, assertive, friendly, and independent, where areas are poor, leader might be shy, aloof, and calm. So, research on the relationship between personal characteristic and leaders' performance as concentrated as three areas, which is traits, needs, and orientation. So, lain nga example sa ano, sa leader performance is your innovative ideas that help us grow as a team. So, mga ana, I was impressed by your ability to stay calm nila ng mga lisod mga pressure like ginakalma lang nga na. And kana pong confident kasi mo kagalingon na successful ko grabe nga na mga capacity. Okay.
Traits in leadership. The concept of self-monitoring is especially interesting as it focuses on what leaders do as opposed to what they are. For example, a high self-monitoring leader may possess the trait of shyness and not truly want to communicate with other people. Another example of traits is a trait of confidence. Confidence. Leader must be confident when it comes to leading the team and lead with authority, having confidence and reassure the team and inspire others. Needs. A personal characteristic that has received some support pertains to a leader's need for power, need for achievement, and need for appreciation. So every leader needs support system in order to lead his or her team very well. As with leader emergence, meta-analysis suggests that the role of gender in leader effectiveness is complex. When all studies are combined, men and women appear not to differ in leadership effectiveness. However, men were more effective as leaders in situations traditionally defined in masculine terms and in situations in which the majority of subordinates were men. Women were more effective as leaders in situations traditionally defined in less masculine terms, though men and women appear to be equally effective leaders. A meta-analysis of leadership styles indicated that women were more likely than men to engage in behaviors associated with highly with high-quality leadership. Unsuccessful leaders. The traits and behaviors of unsuccessful leaders are not necessarily opposite of those successful leaders. According to both empirical research and anecdotal accounts, most employees report that one of the greatest sources of stress in their jobs in the supervisor's poor performance, strange behavior, or both. Of training. The first is a lack of leadership training given to supervisors. The second cause of poor leadership stems from cognitive deficiencies. And third, and perhaps most important source of poor leadership behavior involves the personality of the leader.
Organizational value. Another institutional theory known as impact theory was developed by Gardner Downey and Johnson in 1980, who believed that each leader has one of the six behavioral styles. So, organizational climate is na siya six behavioral style: informational, cognitive position, inflation, perceptive, concursive, tactical. Informational style in a climate of ignorance. The leader who has an informational style provide information in climate of ignorance where important information is missing from the group. For example, if if a car containing four carriage officer and a mechanic broke down on the side of the road, who would become the leader? Almost certainly it would be the mechanic because he would probably be the one who, uh, who had the most knowledge or information needed to solve the problem. So, sa ilang upat is ang mechanic ang mahimong leader kay tungod na siya information o na siya knowledge about ano. So, magnetic style in climate of despair. A leader with a magnetic style leads through energy and optimism, and he is effective only in climate of despair, which is characterized by the by low morality. For the example, a style of leadership in which the leader has influence because of his or her char- charismatic personality, most effective in climate of disappear. So, ang leader, so, ang leader is na siya na siya pagka-influence na charisma, kumbaga, sample sa, kumbaga na siya charisma para kuhanan niya ang mga member niya sa positional style in climate of instability. A person who uses the position style leads by virtue of the power inherent that position. At, for example, such a person might lead through statement like as your captain, I am ordering you to do it, or because I am your mother, that's why. So, position no, klaro naman no, is about siya sa mga na siya'y pangalan tabi kaprasa ng captain. So, mga example sa position. Ang inflation style in a climate of anxiety. A, pers- a person with the inflation style leads by liking and caring about others. This style is similar to that um, of the person-oriented leader discussed previously. A leader using affiliation will be the most effective in a climate of anxiety or when worry predominates. For example, a leadership style in which the individual leads by caring about other and that it is most effective in climate of anxiety. So ang so no ang intentional is sample niya is paano ka na caring about sa iyang mga member kung okay ra ba o nabay kwan si nabay problema para ma-solve din ang problema dahil so
Good day everyone, I'm Rene M. Jesus and I want to report my assigned topic. First, we have cursive style in a climate of crisis. Kung sahon, then after that, na-explain na ko gamay. A person using the cursive style leads by controlling reward and punishment and is most effective in a climate of crisis. Such a leader will often use statements such as, "Do it or you're fired," or "If you can get the package there on time, I will have a little something for you." So, kung imuhang boss naghatag og task or assignment sa imuhang nga dapat mahuman ani mo siya on time. So, nasa condition nga kung imong mabuhat na kay reward or madawat nga something, but if ever nga dili nimo siya nga mabuhat on time na kay punishment or ma-fired ka sa imong trabaho. Then second is tactical style in a climate of disorganization. A leader with a tactical style leads through the use of strategy and is most effective in a climate of disorganization. So ang best example dayani is a class that breaks into small groups to complete an assignment. So kung isa mo ka-sectionan, for example, naggrupo-grupo mo, then ang group 1 is gi-assign anang nga task, ang group 2 pod kana siya nga task, then ang group 3 pod kana siya nga task, and so on. So in short nga mapadali ang trabaho, then dili pod kayo siya mabugatan. So mao na ang tactical style na gamit siya og strategy. So another one, we have becoming an effective leader according to impact theory. If impact theory is correct, people can become effective leaders by one of the 4 methods. So natay 4 ka methods. So first method is by finding a climate that is consistent with their behavior style. This method, however, involves either a great deal of luck or a lot of patience. So dapat as a leader, taas imuhang pasensya. As the leader must be in the right place at the right time. So dapat sad as a leader, motivate and encourage individuals to do the right thing. So in the second, akong basahon, leaders change their style to meet a particular climate. That is, if the climate is one of ignorance, individuals change their behavior and use the information to lead. So kining second method is kanang if makita nimo sa imong ka-teammates or members nga naay kulang sa kalaman, so naa ka nga mo-guide nga ug unsay angay buhaton ug mo-share sa imuhang na mga nahibaw-an nga ideas. Then the third method by which a person can become an effective leader is to change followers' perception of the climate so that the perception matches the leader's behavior style. So kaning third method is common siya sa politics, in which is candidate tries to convince the voting public that he or she is the best person for an office. So kumbaga kining third method, murag nakuha nimo ang tiwala sa individuals nga ikaw gid ang karapat-dapat nga paraan ang posisyon. Then the last or the fourth method by which a leader can become effective is by actually changing the climate itself rather than simply changing followers' perception of the climate. So kaning ikaupat nga method is dapat nga as a leader nakatiwala sa sarili, or self-confidence nga nakatiwala sa sarili, or self-confidence nga mo self-confidence nga mobuhat sa mga maayo nga buhatonon nga sa usa ka leader. So nga dapat pod nga mahibaw-an nato ang ato ang limitations, strengths and weaknesses na mao'y mag-lead sa ato sa nga mahimutang to become a better person and a good leader. So that's all, and thank you for listening.
Leadership through vision. As we know, vision is the ability to think or plan about the future with the use of imagination and wisdom. So, to become an effective leaders will clearly define a vision and communicate it in such a way as to foster throughout the organization. Foster meaning to promote development something in an organization. Leadership vision is the ability to concentrate on the most important aspects of self or business, such as what you want to achieve or what type of leader you aspire to be. So, pasabot, as a leader must have plans for the organization to become successful in the future. So, the leader may think about innovations and etc. For the organization's development. So, let's proceed to transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is a management philosophy that encourages and inspires employees to innovate and develop new ways to grow and improve the path to a company's future success. So, for me, in my own understanding, transformational leadership is like building relationship with employees. Not that building relationship na imong gihuna-huna. So, it is a relationship na kanang makakuha ka og ideas and ways for the organization's development process. So dili sa ingon nga ikaw leader imo lang tanang trabaho, so kinahanglan ka og kanang ideas o kanang cooperation sa imong mga kauban, sa imong mga employees. So let's proceed to differentiation, meaning pagkakaiba or kalainan sa Bisaya. Successful leaders are somehow different from their followers. In some cases, the difference might be one's personality, kinaiya. In other, it might be one of charisma, something like charm, knowledge and skills. So differentiation between the presidential candidates last time. So, sa personality, si Manny Pacquiao daw, buutan tapos mapagbigay. Then, si Marcos, nagbabait-baitan lang tapos kawatan pala, magnanakaw. Si Lenny naman, plastikan lang tapos lugaw. That's their differences. This is just my own ideas about the past president election based on the issues that we heard that time. Successful leaders have strong values. So here are some core values that a leader must have. Empower and development, vision, communication, reinforcement and influence, empathy, humility, passion and commitment, and respect, and so on. So, for example, Walmart founder Sam Walton strongly valued customer service, whereas retired Southwest Airlines CEO Herb Kelleher strongly valued employee relations. So they are both valued customers and employees sa ilahang mga trabahoan, respective places nga ginatrabahoan. Transmission of vision and values. A successful leader are able to communicate their vision and values to others. So, we all know that vision and values are always connected. So this is how it works. The vision statement provides insight into what the company hopes to achieve or become in the future. The value statement reflects the organization's core principle and ethics. So together, these statements provide strategic direction for an organization, informing current and future business strategies. So, di ba kabaluta nga sa atong eskwelahan natay mission, napotay vision, natay values. So, kana sila tulo mag-uban rin na. So, dali lang wala na kuan ang mission pero we all know that kana kauban rin na sa as well as sa company nag-exist gid ng mga ana. Kaya naman gina sila yung vision kung unsa ang ilang gusto nga maabot gyud para sa school nga para ma-educate o para mahimong andam globally competitive ang mga student in the future. So, mo na siya. So, let's proceed to the last page of the report. Flaws. Interestingly, successful leaders typically have a major flaw and they know it. This flaw makes the leader more human and provides a target that followers can focus on when they are upset with a leader. So, in my own understanding, leaders do have also weaknesses and they are not perfect as well. They do have flaws in their leadership that may affect the employees, and maybe that is why we have the organizational psychology that will trace the errors and the mga kakulangan sa organization in order to be fixed. So that's all. Thank you.